Morning friends, this is Bharat Gyanani from Fundamental Research. We're here to talk about the auto Q4 FY13 auto preview. As far as the auto sector is concerned, we have seen pressure on the volumes in Q4 FY13 for most of the companies. So for the automobile universe, we expect revenue a lower single-digit revenue growth of 4% for the automobile companies, which is as a result of poor volumes for Q4. As far as the EBITDA is concerned, we expect a flattish EBITDA as against lower single-digit revenue growth. This is on account of operating deleverage, as we have seen lower volumes for the automobile companies. So the operating deleverage will cause the EBITDA to remain flat in the quarter. The situation further deteriorates as far as the net profitability is concerned. We expect a profit decline of 5% in this quarter for our universe as against a flat EBITDA growth. Now, if we see the entire automotive space, barring for the few companies like Maruti Suzuki, M&M and Greaves Cotton, most of the companies are expected to report a revenue decline as far as the YOY basis is concerned. Maruti and M&M, we have seen the better better industry, better volume performance as far as against the industry is concerned, and the price hikes taken will lead to a revenue growth or will lead to a profitability growth of 23% for Maruti, 13% for M&M and 15% for Greaves Cotton. So barring these companies, majority of the companies are expected to show a revenue decline. Ashok Leyland and Tata Motors from the OEM space are expected to disappoint the most, with the companies reporting a profit decline of 56 and 42% respectively on YOY basis. Ashok Leyland, if we see the numbers, the MHCV numbers have been weak, which will result in a decline in the volumes. Tata Motors, apart from the weakness in the standalone business as against tax credit in Q4 FY12, the Q4 FY13 there is going to be a tax outflow, so we'll see a PAT decline because of that. As far as the ancillary space is concerned, Bharat Forge and the bearing companies FAG India and Escape India are also expected to disappoint among the ancillaries. They are expected to report a revenue decline in excess of 30%. So going forward, what we expect is H1 FY14 is expected to remain this current slowdown which we are seeing in the automotive volumes. It is likely to continue in H1 FY14 as well on account of weak macroeconomic environment, higher fuel prices and higher inflation. So these are expected to keep the volumes subdued for the automobile sector. We expect a recovery in H2 FY14 on back of stable fuel price scenario, pro-growth policies which the government is expected to announce before the elections, and also a low base will help. Low base of the current slowdown will help recovery in H2 FY14. Now, as far as the preference in our automotive space is concerned, we continue to prefer M&M. We believe that because of its strong presence in the UV and the LCV space, it is going to outperform the automotive sector. Maruti will also emerge as a preferred pick if the weakness in the yen continues. Maruti has about 23% of its exposure to the yen in the form of imported raw material and royalty. So if the yen continues to depreciate, even Maruti can give decent returns. We expect Hero MotoCorp to underperform because it is more vulnerable to loss in the market share because of the increased competition. The Honda Motors and Yamaha Motors are both aggressively targeting the Indian market. So Hero MotoCorp being the leader, it is more likely to be impacted amongst the incumbents. That's all from my side. Thank you.